If you don't want your car to look like this may not be the show for you today.
We're crushing cars on At Your Leisure. I'm Darren Kinder.
And I'm Jill Kinder. Today we're at an event in Tooele County where the bigger the crushing accident, the better.
From there, Chad and Rhea will be doing some whitewater rafting in one of the most beautiful places in Idaho.
Finally, Reece will be showing us how these kids find adventure.
Get ready for some destruction, because At Your Leisure's next.
Welcome to At Your Leisure, I'm Jill Kinder.
And I'm Darren Kinder. We're out here at the Punishment at the Peak.
That's right, it's a demolition derby. If you couldn't tell, we're in Tooele County at the Tooele County Fair.
Yeah, and this is a great thing to come out and do. Just don't let your 16-year-old daughter see this.
Yeah, don't let your daughter watch it, but you ought to watch it because they put a lot of money, time, and effort into this, and it's so much fun.
Yeah, so let's check it out.
Punishment at the Peak Demolition Derby is part of the Tooele County Fair. It's a culminating event, so to speak, and we bring drivers in from all across the western U.S., as well as some amazing local talent, as well as there's some very hard cars here today. I'm a driver first and foremost, and that's the way it'll always be. And the people are some of the best people you'll ever meet. They look a little rough around the edges, most of them, because they've been working crazy hours getting these cars done. They're dirty. But they're just some of the best people you'll ever meet. They're my kind of people.
Tell them how exciting it is, but tell them also how much work there is to do to it. Well, I never expected this much work on them until I finally started getting into it.
I'm an adrenaline junkie, and I've done almost anything you can think of. Prior military, 4 years active duty in the Marine Corps, fought bulls, rode rough stock in high school. Nothing touches the adrenaline. Spy rigging out of helicopters, all that. Nothing will touch the adrenaline, nothing. It's such an adrenaline rush. And it's realistically, it's great anger management. Because some of these guys, they're super mad at their cars because they've been working on them, the cars are fighting them, and they get out there and they just get to take it out on any other car that's out there. For me, it's the adrenaline rush, and it's that anger management 101, basically.
Take an old car, build it up, and wreck them. Got into it from my buddy who's helping me today, and ever since my first one, I've been hooked. Just the fun adrenaline rush. Everyone, all the friends that help do it.
Talk to other drivers. Come to the derbies. Start out in the grandstands if it's something that excites you, and buy a pit pass. The pit passes allow you to get back in the pit area where the cars are being built, rebuilt, and all the drivers are at. Come in, talk to the drivers, 99% of them. They're great guys, and they'll show you some of the basics. They might not give you every little detail on how to make a car competitive because there's tricks of the trade, but they will help you out. Give them a place where they can go with very little drama, come out here, crash cars, have fun, and help each other out.
Demolition derbies are so exciting, and these guys put so much work into it. I say guys, I mean girls as well.
Yeah, well, I don't know. They kind of lack on the upholstery inside this thing.
Yeah, it's a little sparse inside.
We need to take this thing for a ride, so I don't know whose car this is, or how you get in it.
Okay, Darren, if you were just 20 years younger, maybe this would work.
I'll get in.
Okay, you may get in, but you may not get out. We'll have to find the driver and see if you can drive it.
Okay, I'm up for the next heat.
I
got my steering wheel.
Oh, there's the steering wheel. Let's connect it.
This thing looks awful sturdy. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to take this thing out, but I don't know why the steering wheel's not hooked up.
Well, while Darren keeps goofing around, let's take a look at our travel adventure with Chad and Rhea. They're hitting the Whitewater in Idaho.
Thanks, Darren. Thanks, Jill. Wish you were here. Well, no, I don't, because then I wouldn't be able to be here. We are on the Salmon River, In a year where the river is really flowing unusually high, and we're about to set sail on a 10-mile stretch.
Yeah, we're going to hit the white waters, and we want you to join us.
You know, there's nothing quite like a whitewater adventure, particularly here along the Salmon in central Idaho. Everything from the forests, the canyons, even the river itself feel untouched by man. Like they're as pristine today as when explorers like Lewis and Clark first told tales of its rough water stretching past the horizon.
Today, our guides are the team from White Otter Outdoor Adventures in Sunbeam, Idaho, right on the river. Literally, you walk out of their shop, down a flight of stairs, and you're on the raft. Because of the amount of time they're able to spend on the water, their understanding of the salmon is second to none.
Salmon River is extremely impressive in the length of the river. It's the longest continuous undammed river within one state in the continental U.S. And the big thing about it is we are fully free-flowing here. The Chinook salmon are coming back up through, and especially at a year like this where we have 2.5, 3 times the amount of water in the river as we usually do, it just makes it extremely fun for us to be able to actually go rafting, have some serious whitewater, and then have the option for a scenic float, some flat water sections, and just enjoying the river.
We have people come into Sunbeam here, and then we walk down to the river and hop on the boats, and we do about a 10-mile stretch down the Salmon. I love sharing the outdoors with people. It's really fun to be able to give people an experience that's memorable. We do get a lot of people from cities that are either experiencing rivers or the outdoors for the first time, and it definitely is special to be able to share that experience, especially with kids that haven't been outside before, and spark an interest in spending more time outside for people.
I'm excited about riding the river for the first time.
You've never done rafting?
Never have.
You have never done whitewater?
No, I haven't.
Our good friend Neil City from Ray City RV got his first taste of rafting today as we paddled down the Salmon through canyons and along sandbars. The great thing about a trip like this is that you have a very balanced experience where things are quiet and calm one minute and you're plowing through the rapids the next. I tell you, there's nothing quite like it. This entire area is a recreation hub for everything from backcountry pilots looking to touch down on a Forest Service landing strip out in the wilderness to off-highway riders seeking solitude on the trail. The Sawtooth Mountains are an imposing backdrop, acting as eternal reminders of the untamed nature of the western landscape.
It's that backcountry experience, that opportunity to find peace both on and off the water, that calls adventurers to the Salmon year after year.
I guess my favorite part about it is just the time spent with people, and also how present people are. We don't really let people bring technology or phones on the river, so it's really the only place, sort of what it feels like in the 21st century, that people are actually really present and spending time together.
It's tough not to have a good time once you're on the water with the splashing, with everything. People just, you can sense them just relax, enjoy it out there. It makes you feel pretty good when they're at the end and smiling and just really love it out there.
Yeah, it's hard not to between the rapids, the views, and our lunch stop on the river where everything was made fresh. Those pastries were good. A rafting trip is one of the few experiences where you can be right next to civilization and yet feel like you're 1,000 miles away.
That's how we felt exploring the Salmon today, and it's an adventure worth discovering.
It's absolutely gorgeous and pristine, and you get people from New York City, Boston, who have never even heard of Idaho for that matter, and don't know anything about this. You're thinking potatoes, rocks, and they come out here and it is just, it blows their mind. So it's something I think everyone in the world should be able to see at some point between the Sawtooth Mountains and then our river canyon down here.
So, buddy, what do you think?
We made it.
Were you worried?
Yeah, well, at a moment. One moment I was, but I think we did pretty darn good.
Yeah. So this is your first time, right?
First time, you bet.
You really should try this. This is a remarkable section of river. There's so much you can learn about it. We'll be back with more at your leisure in just a
minute. Too often we find ourselves in shoes like these, or these. Wouldn't it be nice to change into something more like this, or this? How about these? Put on whatever shoes you prefer. and come to Beaver County. We have exactly the adventure you need to put under them. So the next time you want to change out of these, come to Beaver County where you can jump into a pair of these. Beaver County, Utah. Lace up for adventure.
It's inches off the ground. It's open air freedom. It's remarkably powerful. It's totally unique. It starts at $21,199. It's Slingshot, pure driving fun.
Look south to adventure. Look south to beauty. Look south to San Juan County. Out here, the road goes on forever, and what you'll find will change how you see the world. Climb on your OHV and discover forgotten landscapes and vistas that challenge the imagination. From Blanding and Monticello to the cliff faces of Monument Valley, we're open and ready for you to explore. San Juan County, Utah's Canyon Country.
If you believe life starts where the blacktop ends, if the power of an engine makes your heart race, don't settle for anything less than Polaris RZR, the ultimate off-road vehicle. With unequaled power, unrivaled suspension, and unmatched agility, all perfectly combined to help you chase down what matters most. Polaris RZR, we fuel your freedom.
You take the A-Frame. Hi everybody, welcome to this week's product review for Race City RV. I'm Chad Booth, just singing a little classical boogie music from the 40s. But they could have been singing about the A-Frame instead of the A-Train. This is the Rockwood Extreme Sports version of a toy hauler 12-foot A-Frame pop-up trailer. It's nice and quiet inside, it's bear-proof, which is also very nice, and it's got a lot of space for your ATVs. Let's take a look at some of the features. First of which is you've got this area for your ATV. You can haul a couple of dirt bikes up here, one full-size ATV. The ramps, of course, are built in, so they actually become part of the railing, so you don't have to like try and figure out where you're going to put the ramps, because they actually are just part of the whole system. And voila, you put in a couple of pins and your ATV's secure. Nice feature. So let's take a look at some of the other things outside before we go in. Follow me. Don't tarry, we got a lot of stuff to do. Okay, Rockwood with their Extreme Sports Series has gone all out, and all of their models are doing this outdoor barbecue thing. And so you don't have to have your own separate propane tank. You take the little grill, you plug it in here, you turn on your propane, and voila, you're ready to cook, which makes setups for outdoor cooking really easy. And after all, when you're camping, particularly when you've got a high clearance model and you're in the backcountry, you gotta eat outdoors. You just gotta. You gotta. And this year, Rockwood's putting this in all their trailers. This is really, really cool, okay? It's for washing down your ATV. You turn on a little pump, it's got a high pressure nozzle, get everything nice and wet and cleaned off. Now, here's the thing that really makes this very different. Hear that sound? Hear that? You know what that is? That's an air conditioner, not a fan. That's an air conditioner. That's like 10, 15, 20 degrees cooler inside than outside air conditioner. And with these nice thick insulated walls and a hard A-frame, it's not only cool inside, it's quiet. Don't believe me? Come on. Okay, in the heat of the summer, nothing like being in the cool of an air-conditioned camp trailer. Now, these Domestics, they're all down built low. This one happens to be a 10,000 BTU, which means that if you have one of those Honda or Yamaha or anybody's brand 2 kilowatt generator, the real quiet ones that you can carry around, no matter where you are, you can enjoy air conditioning on your camping trip. A little bit of gas in those generators, it'll fire this baby right up. And of course, that also powers a microwave. And you got a stove right here, 3-burner propane. You've got a Dometic refrigerator that runs on propane as well, a sink, and then a very comfortable bed for this small of a trailer. And so for those of you who have trouble sleeping like I do, these mattresses are a dream. They've just come a long way. But notice the one thing about this. This is a very quiet environment here. You don't have to talk too loud. When you're hard of hearing like I am, it's really good to have a quiet space and environment. You're very secure inside, so if your wife or your kids are ever nervous, about the elements in the wild outdoors, you are in a pretty safe spot. Now, these are actually really easy to put up and put down. Probably 5 minutes, top to bottom, start to finish, to put the top up or down. So, has this got your appetite whetted a little bit? They're not extremely heavy. You can tow them with a medium-sized four-wheel drive vehicle. They got high clearance. They're going to get you into those campsites that other trailers cannot go. So what is that worth to you? Right now, this unit's available for about $17,000. Now, that's a pretty good price. Payments going to be maybe $160, $170, somewhere around that per month, roughly. I'm guessing. Don't quote me on that. I'm guessing. It's just like math in my head, and I'm not real good at that. But what is it worth for you to be able to get outdoors? You got a young family. There's nothing like the great outdoors to make their life better. We'll see you next time on the Race City Product Review. I'm Chad Booth.
Summertime. And now it's even better because summer is free at Race City RV. That's right. Purchase a trailer or motorhome from Race City, pay nothing till October. Over $10,000 off. Time to buy is now. Summer's free at Race City RV.
Run faster, pull harder, and leave everyone else behind with an impressive 154 horsepower combined with 113 foot-pounds of tire-spinning torque. The Maverick X3 absolutely rockets off the line, going from 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds. All thanks to a turbocharged and intercooled Rotax ACE engine. So get ready to wait for everyone else to catch up.
If you get up early to get more done, if you believe hard work makes you stronger, don't settle for anything less than the hardest working, smoothest riding side-by-side ever built. Polaris Rangers help you haul more, pull more, dump more, and make more of your free time when the work is done. Polaris Ranger, like you, we're driven to do more.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. We're here at Punishment at the Peak, the Demolition Derby, having a great time.
And there's actually a lot of things to do out here at this Deseret Peak complex. They've got a swimming pool, and we're here at the county fair, so they've got, fair stuff going on and rides, and there's four-wheeling and motocross and all kinds of things to do out here at this place. But if you'd like to check out what it takes to be a first-time, demolition derby guy, we have the guy for you to check out.
Never done it before, never been in any sort of car accident, anything. We'll go out there, get the hit out of the way, not expecting much out of the car at all. It's a 78 Cadillac Seville, four-door family cruiser. I want to get that first smash out of the way. My buddy actually just built a car last year, kind of just talked me into it, built trucks before, here and there. And figured something that might be something I'm be good at, but it's the experience I think all these guys have to be able to come out here, do it over and over again. You got to know what you're doing, and it takes the time to realize what you're doing out here.
I don't know, he's never been to a car accident, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see him smash into another car, but it's going to be cool. He's excited to do it. So I painted the car. We did it off of like a military jet, so we put the shark on there, and it has his dirt bike number because he rides dirt bikes.
The only winning strategy that I have, personally, is to make sure that engine keeps running. As long as that engine runs and those tires somehow spin, we'll give her hell.
Have you done this before? Oh, look at Derby! Ah, yeah! Right here, guys! Derby Virgin, what do you say? First time!
The Derby community is amazing. Everybody out here will drop everything to help you in a heartbeat, just like that. Actually, the engine in my car is out of my buddy's barn. He bought it, Didn't know if it was good. We got it to run on the engine stand. We don't even know if it's going to run halfway decent. The derby community is amazing. They'll let you borrow anything, smash it up. They'll bend it straight or you'll make it right with a little bit of cash. I'm not expecting much out of that car. Weld, weld, weld. That's all I got to tell you.
He thinks 1 in a million, but I think he has just as good as a shot as anybody else. He's got a good heart and he's excited to do it, so it's going to be good.
1 in a million.
I'm Reece at your leisure at the Lee K Center in Salt Lake, where hundreds of kids are having a ball, riding ATVs, shooting guns, and catching big fish.
Today we're out here at the Lee K Center for Outdoor Adventure Days, and we've got this great pond set up with over 1,000 catfish in it, and we're hoping that everyone will come out and see us and fish, because fishing is hot today. I mean, they are just catching them left and right.
What do you think of that?
Oh, it's pretty nice.
What was it like catching it?
Difficult.
Really? It's big fish.
It's a great opportunity because they're guaranteed to catch a fish, and a lot of times what we see is, you know, kids go out fishing, they don't necessarily catch something right off the bat, but here you'll catch multiple catfish within like 15 minutes, and it just really pumps them up, and then hopefully we'll get them out as future anglers, fishing all our reservoirs and lakes and everything.
Maybe even buy a license.
Yes, maybe even buy a license.
Volunteers help out with the icky stuff. All the fishing gear is provided, and best of all, the entire Outdoor Adventure Days is free. The kids' fishing pond is just one of many highlights here at the Lee K Center. The kids can also try out a kayak, under expert supervision, shoot a rifle, or a bow and arrow, even a shotgun, or identify some of Utah's furry critters.
You gotta feel him.
What do you think this is?
What animal did you like best to pet?
Probably the bobcat.
Why?
Because it's so soft.
All right. What animal did you like best?
The bear.
The bear. Why'd you like the bear?
Because it eats so many people.
Ah, okay. And try out an ATV. Presented by the Utah Division of Wildlife Resources with help from Sportsman's Warehouse, the Mule Deer Foundation, and a dozen other organizations, the event offers youngsters a comprehensive introduction to Utah's outdoor excitement.
It was great. The little one had never been on one before, so it was quite the experience to get out here and give it a try.
It was kind of good, but it wasn't good when I was running into a fence.
Will you miss a turn? Yeah, so Mom helped you drive? Is that fun?
Yeah.
Well, this is my first time, and I think it's really a good experience. In fact, I'm planning on getting a dirt bike, so I think this was a really good experience for me.
All right, you're just going to point at the bird and fire. Okay? When you say pull, that's when she's going to throw it.
Volunteers provide expert guidance and make sure the kids are safe.
I get to put something back into the sport that I've enjoyed for so many years.
Tell me, who's having more fun, the kids or the volunteers?
Oh, the volunteers, absolutely.
16-year-old Hayden Wood of Taylorsville gets some first-time instruction in rifle marksmanship.
The gun is heavier than I thought it would be, but it was still easy enough, and it doesn't have much kickback, so it was easy to shoot.
Annie Oakley has nothing on Hayden Wood.
I actually got 2 targets at the same time.
How'd you do that?
I don't know.
That was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
The event is a golden opportunity to try out an outdoor skill or just have a lot of fun. Look for next year's event around the 1st of June, and remember the free Waterfowl Festival coming up the 2nd Saturday of September. Reece Stein at your leisure at the Lee K Center.
Look south to adventure. Look south to beauty. Look south to San Juan County. Out here, the road goes on forever, and what you'll find will change how you see the world. Climb on your OHV and discover forgotten landscapes and vistas that challenge the imagination. From Blanding and Monticello to the cliff faces of Monument Valley, we're open and ready for you to explore. San Juan County, Utah's Canyon Country.
Hi, my name is Spencer Cox. I'm the Lieutenant Governor of the state of Utah, and I'm the new spokesperson for Ride On. Ride On is a unique partnership between all the land managing agencies in the state of Utah to maintain trails, to advocate safety, to advocate wise stewardship amongst all of us who use these trails. And I'm doing it because trails matter to me. This is important for my children. I want them to be safe, and I want them to be stewards of the trail. If you would like more information, go to ohv.utah.gov.
There's a little place on a Utah map where I was raised, where my heart's at, where the sagebrush grows wild and high, and the stars come out at night. Oh, there ain't nothing like being raised in the basin with a Ute reservation, skiing starvation, that Duchesne County life.
Summertime. And now it's even better because summer is free at Race City RV. That's right. Purchase a trailer or motorhome from Race City, pay nothing till October. Over $10,000 off. Time to buy is now. Summer's free at Race City RV.
Welcome back at your leisure. We're still out here having a great time with the Derby, and they have apparently a lot of cars to mash up out here.
They do, luckily for our enjoyment, right?
That's right. Well, right now we need to get to our calendar of events, and we got some really cool things coming up.
That's right, the Helper Arts Festival is coming up August 18th through the 20th. It'll be music and art and a lot of fun downtown in the streets.
Now, if that's not your thing, we also have the Manti ATV Jamboree, and that's the 17th through the 19th. And that's a great event to go down, get your four-wheelers out, and have some fun. So if you'd like to sign up for this event, it's the MantiATVRun.com.
And right now, Steve has our sticker winner.
Hey everybody, Steve Human here. I am in Hurricane, Utah going on an ATV ride, and I came across an AYL sticker. This is our winner for this week. Let's find out what their license plate number is. It is W103FV. Call us at 801-947-888 to claim that prize. Everybody else, get your AYL stickers, and we'll see you out on the trail.
They won an awesome prize. It's a weekend down at Lindsay and Charlie's in Marysville, and they also get an ATV rental.
That's awesome. Let's take a look at next week's show.
Well, thanks, guys. Next week, I'm going to Boldly Go, where only fighter pilots have gone before. I'm going to be at the Wendover Air Show, and I'll be taking up maybe an F-16. I'm not sure if they'll let me, but it's going to be an awesome show, and I'll see you then.
From there, Chad and Rio will be celebrating in one Utah town that has a lot to offer for adventurers and sightseers alike. We'll see you here next week.
Well, of course, next week's show looks great.
But we've had a great time out here in Tooele County. This is a fun place to come, the county fair, and there's lots of places to eat and all kinds of things to do out here. I love coming out here.
That's right. It's been a great adventure. So get out and create your own adventure
at your leisure.
And if you're dirty as well, guess what? I can't get into it.
Is somebody driving? You driving?
They wouldn't let us.
pretending.
Chad wouldn't let us.